Alright, so we have a DD13 and it was losing fuel prime. Check these valves, they were alright. This ball inside of the strainer can also cause it to not prime. You got a check valve here, check valve here, and another one somewhere else. I don't know what it is. But anyways, oh, it's right here where that Allen is. Those things can cause you to lose prime. But anyways, when I checked this, oh shit, when I checked this and opened it up, we had a bunch of glitter in there. So metal glittery shavings indicate a bad diesel injection pump. So what we're gonna do is change this out and probably go ahead and put new injectors in it. So first we're gonna work on the pump, and then later on today I'm gonna do the injectors. All right, so I'll have you follow along and see if we can learn something together. Maybe I could teach you something, or maybe you learn something from watching the video. Sometimes I get on YouTube and just browse and watch people do stuff for no reason, but yep. But all right, here we go. First things first, let's get this coolant hose out of the way so that we can get to that bottom bolt. I think it should be all right. I think it should be all right right there. All right, these are going to be 19s. All right, let's see if this 3/8 impact will break these off. Yep, pretty badass little gun. This one's kind of dirty. Dirty little bolt. There you go. Alright, next let's get this little connector. Watch out with those safety tabs, they break. Pry that little thing back. I think that's as far as it goes. Sometimes if they don't, I stick a little 90-degree pick and lift up on this little tab right here. Just stick it in there and go like that, and then slide it off. Okay, now this was broke and this stud was broke on the pump, so that's not a problem. Next is going to be these fuel lines. That one's on there tight. Those are a size 19. There's my 10. These up here are a size 10. Put that line up there. I'm gonna put these bolts back so I don't end up losing them. Damn, that socket failed me. Can't believe all that money for Snap-on for it to not work. And it's probably, you know, probably more of a user error somehow, I would imagine. I would hope so. Okay. Here's all this. All right, now these bolts back here are a 16, and I really hope, probably gonna have to get this air line off of the air compressor. I might be able to squeeze it out of there. All right. Gotta get this socket on there real good. Since it's so dirty back there. I tried scraping it off the best I could, but since it's all dirty, we don't want it to strip. Oh, that wasn't even tight. Maybe the gun's just badass. I don't know. I'm gonna put all these bolts in that little box. There's another one down here. The ones that are gonna be fun are the ones that are back in between the block and the... Is this the wrong socket? No, it's the right one. Oh, okay. Here we go. Really don't want to have to use this thing, but I'm going to. Not bad. Oh, nice. Okay. Ooh, probably gonna need longer extension. Got an old man singing in the background. Nice. Came out no problem. Alright, now to the back ones. Hey. Alright, there we go. Let's try this. Let's put a wobble socket right here. And then get this gun. Ha! Freaking worked. I love when that works. Alright, now to try to not drop this bolt. It's probably gonna drop. Okay. I just stick this magnet in there. Maybe catch it. There it is. Yeah, because that would suck when it falls down into the in-between stuff and you gotta go looking for it if it doesn't hit the floor. Alright, now where's my socket? To aim for the next one, the one up top. This one's like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure they filled this power steering pump with fucking motor oil.
there it is. Crazy. Alright. See if we get lucky with this magnet again. We got them. Alright, now that we got all the bolts out, I put this bolt in the top, since it's the easiest one to get to, back in to hold it in place. And I'm going to pull the valve cover off. We got to spin the engine. Ew. Ugh. Fucking sick as fuck. Sick right now. Sorry. Trying not to cuss. But yeah, I'm sick right now. So anyways, I'm doing the injectors on this thing too. And since we have to find top dead center on cylinder 1 for to replace the fuel pump, might as well get this thing all pulled off. Okay. Off. There's also a bolt in the back that I already loosened, so it should slide forward. Oh, pull that line off. We're gonna put that somewhere safe so that it doesn't fall and mess anything up. All right, and now that we have the air filter box off, we're gonna take everything off that's on top of the valve cover to pull it off. And then we're gonna go under the engine, or under the truck, I mean, and turn the flywheel until we find TDC. On cylinder 1. Whatever that was is broken. All right. Ooh, gotta be careful with these because these are plastic. They will break. Okay. We also have to take these bolts off that are holding this plate on. Let's roll under here and see what we got. Okay, so. Alright, so this really sucks, but I don't have a tool to turn the engine. The one that I do have hits the oil pan. So, I'm gonna sit here turning this for a little while. If I get tired, I might just drain the oil and pull the oil pan off so that I can sit there turning it faster, but I think this should go by pretty quick. I'm gonna turn the engine until I figure out where top dead center is on cylinder 1 and make sure it's on the compression stroke. And once we get there, I'm gonna go up on top of the engine, make sure the rockers are loose so that I know it's on the compression stroke, and then we should be good to pull the fuel pump out. Alright, so it would be pretty easy to miss this little tiny dot, but so I marked it, marker, and I believe this little corner right here is where we got to get it. Right about there. Okay, now let's go up and look and see if the valves are loose. Okay, so damn. So these are tight and these are tight, meaning we are on the exhaust stroke, I believe. And we got to go down there, give it a whole 180 degrees or 360. full rotation until we see the white again, and should be good to go. Okay, now this is it. This is where we need to be. Let's get this last bolt out. Fuck. Extension's too short. Okay, now that we are on, these are loose, our mark is on the flywheel saying that we are on top dead center. It comes right out, except for these little lines right here on the way. It is a little bit heavy, don't drop it on your foot. But there she is. We got her out. There's our T. Our mark is going to be somewhere right here on the new one. We're going to make sure that we put this T and have it aligned just like this when we go on with our new one. Alright, so let's check out our new pump, see what it's looking like. Oh, it doesn't come with a nut? Okay. So we'll reuse the old one. But everything else looks the same. Okay. Very good. So we're at a standstill because they didn't send me this fuel manifold that goes right here. So just gonna get this stuff off this fuel pump so that we can put it on to the new one and then just wait for our parts. I might need to get a puller for this. I was hoping I wouldn't, but oh shoot. Okay. not going to tighten this on there too much, just enough to hold it. Keyway is right here. And then this can go either way. I don't really see any difference. Okay, 184. Alright, so make sure you Loctite these. This is to 184. And then put a line with some paint marker right here so that you can line it up easy with this. Here's your timing mark. Here's your timing mark. And it looks like we're right on the money. So we're ready to go back in with the new pump now. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil right on that right on this O-ring. Just so that it doesn't go on there all dry. Could use like white lithium grease or something like that, or white lube, assembly lube, but I don't have none. back in. It's still off just a tiny bit. There we go. Okay. Got one started.